So last we left, you were in the throne room, and Alex Kinley had come out with the princess that he had apparently had a bit of.
Hmm.
Well, he'd used his special magic wand in order to wake her up. Let's go with that. And and the king has gone into a blind rage, and Alex smiles and he goes, "See ya!" And him and Doc Fulton both disappear as the king is rushing forward to grab Alex Kinley. The daughter freaks out. The king's like, "Go, take her to the tower," and he is so angry he's beginning to froth at the mouth a bit, and then he begins clutching his chest, going, "Ah!" So the king is having a fit, as they used to call it,
Hmm.
and everybody, the whole place goes into fucking pandemonium. What do you do?
Okay. Do I actually have? Hang on a second. Did I have medicine
You
plus
you might
20?
you might want to make it so your camera doesn't auto adjust because it always seems to get it wrong,
All right. Let me check
and you're
my camera.
constantly blurry. I don't know why.
Okay.
It's like the camera's like, I think he's like this now. I don't, mine's not on auto adjust, and I'm usually fairly crisp. So
Yeah.
Logitech, please give
Yeah.
me
I've got.
money.
Yes, I have a Logitech camera as well.
Yes, but Logitech isn't giving me any money, so that's a sin.
Yes. Uh, webcam controller.
I was just thinking how
Camera
fucked up it
function.
had been if we
Auto.
did have a new player in on the game and they came in
Mhm.
and that was their opening scene. Just imagine that. It's like, I don't know who any of you people are.
What's going on?
Oh, that's the way to fucking get into a campaign, though. None of this. Y'all meet at a tavern because I'm a horrible GM with no creativity.
All right. So I've turned off auto adjust.
Okay, you just need to make it so that you're crisp.
Yes. No, that's zooming in and out.
Focus, focus. I have
How
no
about
idea
that?
how
No.
to do it. No, that's not.
That's one extreme. That's the other extreme.
The other extreme looks better.
Yeah. So that's at the.
Yeah, because you normally sit at a certain thing. I mean, sometimes you go forward, but that's not for long.
Yeah. Yeah. It just depends on if I'm looking at my camera at my character sheet or
Right,
grabbing drinks or whatever.
right.
Oops. All right. So we'll see how that goes.
So Alex and Doc have gone away, and it's the first time you've actually gotten to see them go away. They
Yes.
just stopped existing, which is weird because usually you guys like are asleep or something like that, or they go
Hmm.
to the
Hmm.
bathroom and just don't come back. In this case, they just poof, and people are yelling "wizard sorcery," and just everything is complete pandemonium. Some random dude bumps into one of the guys carrying drinks, and those go up in the air. I mean, it's a lot of color and fast moving stuff in the set.
Yep. If nobody's calling out for it or whatever, I'll call out to fetch the king's physician.
Yeah, people were began immediately yelling for Doc Fulton, as he is considered one of the best doctors in the thing, but he has mysteriously disappeared as
Yeah,
well.
hence why I said fetch the king's physician.
Yes,
Whoever
well,
the
there's so much noise going on that I'm going to try a random listen roll for somebody who can actually do what you want.
if there's a
And no.
servant or a there's a servant.
You're
If there's a
yelling,
servant,
you've got hold of one and you're yelling at him.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, I don't understand. Because there's that much noise and stuff in the background. Pretty much you couldn't, if somebody's to ride through on a horse randomly striking people with a sword, it would not increase the level of pandemonium that's going on now.
Okay, that good, huh?
It's not good. Not good.
All right. So
There's several people attempting to tend to the king, but or assassinate him. You're not really sure what's going on. Their servants trying to bring like one of those like day couch things for him to lie upon, a settee or whatever it's called.
Yeah, to carry him away on or whatever.
Yeah, they'll figure out everything's crazy. Give me a first aid roll to as you catch glimpses of the king, because you weren't that far away from him.
Yeah. First aid. Nope.
Yeah, he's having a fit. Yes.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. That's why I'm saying fetch the king. I'm not a doctor. That's why I'm saying fetch the king's physician.
Eventually, they do have somebody show up with leeches. They take him away while applying leeches.
No, I thought this was late 19th century. I didn't think that. Oh, who knows?
They still use leeches back then. You got to remember, this is the time period where one of the slimming ways was swallow tapeworms. Yeah, that was considered a dietary aid during this time period. Yeah, leeches are not fucking out there.
I was expecting someone to give him a couple of teaspoons of laudanum or something.
Probably that as well. There's all kinds. They're gonna, given how shitty doctors roll, they'll probably have him dead within 20 minutes.
Damn you, Dr. Fulton, for disappearing.
Yeah. What do you want to do during the pandemonium? There's a lot of nobles and such that there's a lot of courtiers and nobility which are currently gossiping with each other and trying to figure out what's going on and all of that. And many people are, of course, looking at you as you are a peer of the realm and Australian ambassador. Yes.
All right. So
however, if you did want to try to slip away, there's enough chaos for that as well, because you realize in just a few hours you have classes for your 11-year-old.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that if I was by myself, I was probably going to go back there anyway. My intention was to head back there, depending on where I woke up.
Right. I'm just saying you've got a lot on your plate, but apparently there's more now. And Alex just like fading away with a fucking smile and all that at that particular time is not really helping you.
No.
So yeah.
For not playing.
The daughter, Princess Danny, has been imprisoned in the tallest tower because that's the style of the time. And there is a servant who's wanting you to come with him, though. Give me a Genovian heraldry roll, please, as he is wearing a very complicated costume.
Yes, I do.
Welcome to Genovian heraldry. Population, you.
I need another sheet for my writing skills. I've run out of space.
Hey, it's an easy check and learn. I try new shit, Logan. Yay.
Yes.
According to his heraldry, this is one of the minor body servants of the queen.
Yes.
Yes, he takes you off to and whatnot, and you can tell that your departure is being noticed by some of the other minor nobility and such, because just like in Versailles during the time of the Sun King, the court intrigue and such runs high here. This is also the ideal place for one of the red weddings, if you know what I mean. You're pretty sure that if there is to be a red wedding, like in Game of Thrones, i.e., everybody dying, that Alex Kinley will somehow be behind it.
Of course.
Possibly
or blame for it at least.
Yeah, he'll possibly be having a sword and striking down people.
All I found was a horse head codpiece.
So he leads you off, and you're brought to a small, I wouldn't call it a concealed waiting room, but it's definitely out of the way. And he asks would you like while you wait, would you like any refreshment, food, drink, foot massage?
I've completely lost track of when the last time I ate, actually.
Yeah, you could eat. You could definitely eat.
Yes, thank you. That would be most kind.
Excellent. Right. You are currently eating, drinking, and having your feet rubbed because he thought you wanted all three. So they've sent two different. You've got one person per foot. So you're not in a good combat ready stance, but you are comfortable. And eventually, the queen and a couple of ladies in waiting and a couple of bodyguards. Now, the bodyguards and ladies in waiting are, if you guys were to talk in more than just a murmur, then they might hear type thing. They're far enough away for that. So this is about as private as it's going to get, you're thinking. But they do have the Queen's Reich, i.e. the bodyguard of the Queen, standing by and keeping a careful eye. Even though you are a peer of the realm and Australian ambassador, they want to make sure you don't assassinate the Queen. They are a bit relaxed, though, because your feet are literally splayed out. Although when the Queen comes in, they put coverings over them so she doesn't have to look at your feet. But they do continue to massage her because apparently the life of an Australian ambassador is a hard one.
Apparently so.
Yes, as is the custom of it. Anyway, although they do let you give me an etiquette roll for when the Queen enters.
Yes, I was going to say I won't be sitting when the Queen enters. I will. Yes, thank you. No,
Just
I will be.
Flip her off and continue sitting.
Yes, please attend me, Your Majesty.
Start rubbing. No. You get the middle thing. Give me a fumble and that happens. I love
it. No, I make it by 50.
No problem. You shake off the foot rubber so you can rise and do the normal bowing and such that goes on. She is impressed with your dulcet tones and whatnot, but bids you to please be seated and such. Although, unfortunately, she does wave away the.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll wave away the.
Everybody begins waving them away. They take their towels and retreat, and actually, they help you put on your shoes first because it's unseemly to not have them on.
I should consider introducing Ugg boots into this domain.
You're an evil man.
Do you know what Ugg boots are?
Aren't they the ones with the holes in them?
No.
Oh, those are Crocs. Sorry, the holes are for your dignity to leak out.
Yes. So I'm not talking about Crocs. I'm talking about Crocs are horrible. I'm talking about Ugg boots.
Oh God, I just found a picture of them. They are horrible.
I'm actually wearing a pair of Ugg boots at the moment.
You are because a bad man.
Well, because they're comfortable.
Well, sure. They look vaguely medievalish too if you get the ones without the laces and shit.
Yeah, so that.
Right.
Yeah, it's basically it's wool.
Got it. Well, yeah. Got it. Yeah. Okay.
They're good for the winter.
Yes. It is winter time there, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's hot here, so I was confused by you wearing a lot of stuff. Anyway,
yes.
Yes. So she says, I wanted to talk to, find out what your opinion of what is going on is, says the Queen.
Of which particular matter, as there seems several things going on at this moment.
She gives you a look that is so dry that it could be brittle, Pete. How do you see what is going on? She insists. Or what do you believe the different parts are?
Okay, so there appears to be an evil cult infiltrating your domain, although that is minor compared to some of the other things going on.
Let us skip the evil cult. I'm sure that they will be rooted out. And of course, should anybody root them out, then they will have the gratitude of the realm. But let us go on to more
in regards to your daughter.
She glares, yes.
The focus of the matter.
Yes, go on.
It is a very tricky situation. Especially with the matter of the potential diplomatic issues arising from the marriage and whatnot. I'm not fully cognizant, stumbling over that word, not fully familiar with the traditions of your domain in regards to arranged marriages and whether and how much say yourself, your daughter, etc., have in the matter, or whether or not
Allow
it's
me to expand your knowledge on this, she says. She's tapping the back of her hand lightly with a fan.
Mhm.
She says Westmead's navy is about triple our size and strength.
Mhm.
They claim many pirates. However, we know that they issue letters of marque against our ships, especially shipping to and from the New World.
Privateers, yes.
Yes, exactly. That island country, this marriage was not something I personally wanted for my daughter. He is many times her age, the King of
Mhm.
Westmead, and the word has it that he is becoming more insane and is calling for more uh, direct action against Genovian vessels. And in addition, the one thing which helped us to balance the powers before was that in Westmead, magic is outlawed, punishable by death.
Really?
However, in Genovia, we used to accept and even at times embrace it, and this made us stronger. However, once the magical curse, which was lifted very recently, once that magical curse came, then people immediately seemed to turn against those who had cast magic, even if they'd only cast beneficial magic before. Hence, our position is now very much weakened.
Yes. So, magic was used partly in regards to solving that issue with the sickness, the sleeping.
No,
So
it
if
was used to help balance power between us and Westmead. We
and
had
what I mean
magic,
is, as
Westmead.
of yesterday, today, magic was used to defeat the guardian of the object that was causing it. Without magic, this issue would not have been resolved.
Actually, that is not what is being said at
Really? What
all.
is really?
No, it is being said, and I am not sure who started this rumor, but it's caught like wildfire that true love's kiss is what brought my daughter to the consciousness. Nothing to do with magic. Of
I
course,
see.
the lower classes are saying it was true love something else. She arches an eyebrow. Give me a willpower roll not to go.
Yes. Uh,
This is why you, the ambassadors, get paid the
ooh,
big bucks.
17. So that's will buy two.
Take a check in willpower as you keep completely
Mm,
stoning. And she watches for it too. She watches for the merest quirk, and you give nothing away. And she's like, "Oh, he is an ambassador," and
yes, yes, indeed. It is
we
a
don't know
very
how this new balance of power will affect our trade alliances with the country of Delphine,
mhm.
nor, of course, we are still being pressured from Afan, who in turn is being pressured by Hashan.
There is lots of countries pressuring each other.
Indeed. We have trade routes all the way to the deserts of Haminji and beyond to Etak. And
Okay,
all of
so
these things are being destroyed almost single handedly by one individual.
by Twu Wav,
Yes, true
supposedly.
love, as you say. But
Yes.
I
Okay. So
understand you
first,
are a friend of this
yeah,
adventurer, this uh,
CAD is the word you're looking for.
cad, yes, this Alex Kinley.
Yes. Okay. So first of all, the arranged marriage, is the king.
Well, we had arranged it, but I will say this: should Alex Kinley manage to somehow single-handedly defeat the entire amazingly strong and very numerous navy of Westmead, then she
Of
can
course, of
feel
course.
free to marry him. We don't mind, but
Yes, of
we don't
course.
believe this is possible.
It would be a challenge, that is for
A
certain.
challenge. She looks at you. And now, on top of all of these things, my husband seems to have fallen into a fit caused by this Alex Kinley.
Yes, yes, that was quite unexpected.
Indeed. Do you know
The
where he disappeared to?
No,
I see.
it potentially nowhere.
She looks irritated at this answer, but she'd rather be tortured to death than admit not understanding it.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so first of all, the King of Westmead.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, we do need Westmead's navy to remain strong because should the Isotrox invade the
Sorry,
bugs,
the bugs of Isotrucks.
mhm, then then they are the first line of defense for this continent. So if Westmead's navy is decimated and the Isotrox come, then they will simply overrun Westmead on their way to Genovia.
Yes.
You see how delicately this is all balanced, she demands.
Mm-hmm. Like an angel dent, yeah, on the head of a needle.
She looks confused. Angel, she says.
Sorry, an expression on the edge of a sword.
Yes, it is on the edge of a sword indeed. And
Is probably
speaking of
more
a
an appropriate
sword,
expression.
well, so
Okay,
my
so for
question is, what will Australia do about this?
is that the time?
Take a card. She looks totally
No,
flummoxed.
no. Okay, so first of all, where the hell did that card
That's
go?
beautiful. Oh, gotta go. You disappeared. Jesus, God damn it.
I'll get rid of dog sledding plus 20, I think.
Aw. The funny thing is that it's possible to immediately go to an area and use it. But
Yes,
now
I
the
know.
players have done it.
However, I have not been to that area myself, so I wouldn't. So I've heard about it, but I've not been to it.
There you go. Yeah, I'm
And I
surprised that
wish
the
to go
players
there.
haven't taken, like, sometimes they take other PCs on whirlwind tours, but it's not often. I think so far the only person that's been on one was what's his name? The newest guy.
Jeremy or
Jeremy, yes, he's the only one who got taken on a whirlwind tour. You took him with somebody else and went zone, 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 zone. It was like,
I think Yana and I, when we'd
that's
worked
right.
out the barber shop, it was Jeremy was with us.
Yep.
So
You guys flipped some channels really quick, and I could tell he was like, "This is a lot bigger than I thought it was."
yeah, partly to test and partly to see what we could do. Okay, the alliance based on the marriage. So first of all, the King of Westmead. When he dies, who's next in line for the throne?
That
And
is a
what
complicated question, as he has no legitimate heir, but several bastards.
Okay, so there potentially be
Yes,
a war of succession, which in itself would potentially weaken the navy,
correct.
which would have short-term benefit, but potentially long-term disadvantage.
Exactly.
All right. So all right. So does the king
Alexa, off. Channel. I don't do anything. Shut up. So, sorry, Pete. What were you saying?
No, that's all right. I'm trying to work out a way of phrasing it. Does the King of Westmead, and I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I'm trying to work out of a polite way of phrasing this, expect your daughter to still have her flower?
Oh, no, that's not part of what's. She looks shocked that such a thing would be a requirement.
Just want to clarify. I wasn't sure of the.
We expected she might get out any wildness during her tour of the New World. We didn't realize she would bring back souvenirs of said tour.
Yes.
But I ask again, what will Australia do about this problem?
Well,
Can we rely on the Australian Navy's help?
Unfortunately, we do not have much of a navy, and it is that what we do have is not nearby.
Then we are lost, she says.
Yes.
She does not look happy that you agree.
If Alex was not in the picture, or if Alex, excuse me, and I'm not saying as in killed, I mean more that
it's too late. He has taken my daughter's heart.
Hearts taken can be given back or can be.
I doubt it. She is a very stubborn girl. Apparently, she has fallen truly, madly, deeply in love with this ruffian.
That is a dilemma, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So does while your daughter loves Alex, your daughter struck me as an intelligent woman. Not
in other things I would agree, but not in this.
Yes. And I suppose the question is,
she requests paints and canvas. She spends her time painting him.
Oh my God. Really?
Yes. And it not well.
Practice makes perfect, I suppose.
I should hope so. It shows the princess painting a really horrible picture of Alex going, it just isn't right.
Could do that.
In all other things, though, she is quite a formidable woman. She has been trained from birth to be a monarch, a ruler, and such. But this ne'er-do-well has captured her heart.
Would she put her own happiness above that of Genovia? Above the welfare of Genovia?
Quite possible, yes. If it were otherwise, I'd be unconcerned. But
yes, I know. I'm just, however, is it something that what currently today the emotions are running wild? However, once the flames have.
Oh no, it has been like this since she has returned.
I see.
Oh yes. Apparently, he even. It wasn't just in the New World. Apparently, he's able to appear anywhere, even in the middle of the ocean, in order to romance her. It's not right. He is. Is he a strong enough sorcerer to turn back the navies of Westmead and protect our ships and shipping lanes and keep our economy strong? If he can do these things, then he would be a worthy successor for the throne.
Tell me, while Westmead has outnumbers you on the seas, their technology in regards to gunpowder in regards to ammunition? Has
Oh
it
yes,
have they learned the secrets of the rifling of the cartridge,
I
or have you
believe
been
their
able to get that from
technology
them?
is. I believe their technology is very comparable to ours.
Okay.
Many spies and such are everywhere. She glances at her various hangers-on, followers, bodyguards, etc., suspiciously.
Hmm. So it's okay. So it's not something that we could deal with as in an arms race situation.
Even if our technology was superior, if we weaken their navy enough and the Izotrox come, then where shall we be? Where shall we
Exactly.
be?
Exactly.
How well do you know this sorcerer Kinley?
Fairly well.
Will he protect Genovia against Westmead?
If it is within his ability, I think he would try.
Is it within his ability?
He would potentially come up with methods of doing so if he could seek them out. It is a question of doing so and keeping the balance and not drawing the attention of those that if the balance gets tipped too much, intercede.
Well, very well. I will let you see a way through this. We will
However, yes.
rely also upon the benevolence of Australia because we have all heard of the strength of Australia. And if they can lend us some of that strength now in Genovia's time of need, we
Well,
would be grateful allies.
well, once we heard of the sleeping sickness, we turned our attention to do something about it.
Very well. She points with her fan, and somebody comes and says, and they have a big box, and it's all lacquered wood and such. And she says, this box and the within it is a contract for an alliance with Australia. I would like you to take it to your king, the king of Australia, and
Mm-hmm.
see if you can what answer they send.
Of course.
They give you this ridiculously large box.
Mm-hmm.
Barely, it's the kind of thing if you carry it, it'd be like carrying a laundry basket.
Yes.
Okay. Right. She and her retinue, after the various etiquette flourishes and stuff, depart from you two, and they provide a servant to show you out of the palace so that you may deliver the mess and carry the ridiculously sized box for you to wherever you want them to. So that you may take Genovia's message of peace to the King of Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shows a guy sitting on a fucking dunny. Hey, I'm the king of Australia. Rah! Got a big giant can of fucking beer in one hand.
Yes. All right.
Neat.
So
Where to? You've got servant following you, and they've got you in. It's not a handsome cab; it's more of like a coach that's got
mm-hmm.
like the
Mm-hmm.
multiple seats, so that you can have the servant with the ridiculously large box sitting across from you and such. And they're happy to drive you anywhere within the city of Melwicks that you wish to go, of course. Or even if you want to go to Hika to get on a boat so that you can sail to Australia because nobody fucking knows where it is or how you got here. Yeah, they assume by boat somehow. It's confusing to them, but you guys keep appearing and disappearing, so they don't know where to take that.
Magic.
Australians are magical. Where to, sir? Says the servant, so he can tell the driver.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just in the process of getting the map up. Excuse me. The bear and what's it? The bear and brass or whatever it's called.
Sleepy Time Bear, the brass bear.
Yeah. Sleeping Thai bear. Sorry, I'm just still in the process opening the map. I couldn't recall the exact name of it. There
It seems to be a popular inn for some reason. Bedtime Bear is next to the Brass Bear.
Where we had our lodgings.
Bedtime Bear.
Yes. Oh, actually, oh, it doesn't matter. Go on now. I was just thinking we need to establish an embassy. See about getting a writ to establish an embassy in this town.
Yeah, you're wondering how long you can continue becoming the ambassador here. In the New World, it's one thing, but you don't have a lot of other Australians with you. I mean, 2 at a time is pretty much the max of other Australians you can get, unless you can find a way to bring several fucking Australians here, which would be funny. And given many of the Australians' attitude toward visiting new places so they can drink a lot, they may be up for it.
Yep. And also some of the individuals who are going under the name of Australia may do more damage than good.
Hello, yeah, Mildred. There is that. Oh, look, they flayed this guard alive. Haha, Australia.
Yes. All right. Yeah, so the bear.
They take you to the Bedtime Bear. They are a bit confused because they thought you would for sure be at a totally different place. The guy's like, "You're not staying at the Blue Blood Inn, sir?"
We were staying when we first arrived. We were staying here incognito.
Oh,
so that we could investigate the whole circumstance without drawing too much attention to ourselves.
If you would like, sir, we can have all of your things moved to the Blue Blood Inn. Much nicer accommodations for one
Certainly.
such as yourself.
And there is something else you could do for me, actually.
Yes, sir, says the liveried servant.
There was a sergeant that assisted us in some of our endeavors. I just wanted to see that he got a commendation. I'm just not sure how to go about advising someone.
He makes note of the guy's name and says that he will speaks with people.
Thank you. That being the Sergeant Logan, that was the sergeant on the Ashcroft gate that started helping us and etc. And I said that I took note of his name.
Yep, no worries. The Blue Blood Inn.
My word. Yep, Blue Blood Inn.
This is a very posh place. You could hear the cost is, but it's not really that expensive considering how fucking posh it is, which is kind of neat. Let's see, it's either 500 guilders per month, which includes 1 fine meal per day, or for just the room, it's 15 guilders a day.
Okay.
But for 500, you've got a nice base and stuff, and it's the kind of room where you've got the separate sitting rooms so that you can.
It's more of a suite or something,
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Just trying to work out the best way of doing this. Do it on that one.
But hold on, I'm fucking. Oh, that's in Hikos. Shit, sorry. Nope, you were staying at.
There was something similar to that name, though. I thought I saw. Let me.
No problem. You're staying at a place that is comparable and
the
same.
Royal. I know the Royal Way Inn, pricey but very close front gate, so possibly not that one. I thought I saw a high-end location. From the city to the train. Library.
Yeah, and I don't see any. But like I said, you can get some. In fact, I will fucking.
I mean, maybe the bear brass is the nice one.
Well, no, they not all of the places are on the map. Just the more interesting ones. You're just staying in an uninteresting, posh place that costs about that. Just because it's not on the map doesn't mean that
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, the place basically it's like anything that's listed on the map has about a 20% chance of being more interesting other than just the name or having other shit attached to it and stuff.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, you
Places
stay at
of
a posh
interest.
place. They're happy to get you all set up.
All right. And that's what I was doing.
In fact, I will even make a King's Row off of the high street. There you go. Posh Hotel, and it's next to the high street, not far from the Grand Fortune Bank. There you go. I'll make a note, Pete. Or close to the Grand Duchess Library, gem seller, tailors, etc.
All right, so it was $500 a month, wasn't it?
Yep, that includes one posh meal per night, like a nice posh dinner.
All right.
Yeah, it really.
Sorry, what was it called again?
King's Row.
King's Row in Sweet 1 month.
Yep. You're not sure how that'll work out with your student schedule and stuff, but we'll see. It is fucking hilarious having you worrying about that because it is getting on toward night and you're like, yeah, well, I got this big box I'm supposed to deliver to King of Australia and I got classes tomorrow. And I'm not good at the boat that gets me back to classes. So this is good because Alex Kinley's not around to take the rope in his teeth and then swim you slowly through the tunnel. So, yeah.
Well, there's a couple of things I need to do actually. Because our student clothes, my student clothes are back in the embassy.
Which embassy?
The Australian embassy. Because we went there and got changed.
Oh, shit. Yeah, so your clothes are in a whole different zone. That's fucked up.
Yes.
That's not right.
Yes, that's the thing. Because we went, go there to get changed, go there to get money, go there to get our papers, blah, 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 blah. Stuff's scattered all over the place.
Australia.
So I've got to basically go in reverse and return stuff.
So basically what you're saying is that you need to hurry to Clem's because Clem's is not open 24 hours a day before it closes. Probably if you hurry now, you'll be the last customer of the day. Fortunately, Clem's is really close to you right now, I believe. Yeah, it is.
So this is on High Street, this place, is it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, and so is Clem's. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know Clem's is awesome. All right, so...
As is the Yellow Butterfly Tea House. Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh,
check
nobody knows what the fuck is that. Yeah.
Yeah, so there is, it's that thing of so many things I want to go and poke at, but...
Go for it. It's your day, Pete. You get to do whatever the fuck you want.
Hang on, sorry, I just need to make a note. All right, so the large document in the ornate case.
It looks like it will take you more time to read than the barbershop will be open. It seems to be.
I'm not going to read it. I'm more interested.
Preliminary treaty.
Okay, so are we talking a scroll? Are we talking actual manuscript?
A big manuscript scroll made out of vellum. Blah blah blah.
All right. So is it easier to take without the box,
Oh yeah.
or
Oh
can I?
yeah, but the
How big?
boxes.
How big was the box?
The box is like carrying a full laundry basket of wet clothes.
I'll take the box with me and go to Clem's.
Yeah, you're not sure if you pull off the box without a strength roll as an 11-year-old, as an adult, no problem.
Yeah, I'm not going to be taking it all the way back to the dorm with me. I'll be dropping it off along with other items.
Cool. No problem. You shows you waddle across the street into the barber shop. And the spies are like, "Hmm?" And you go in, and Clem's like, getting ready to close. Hi, what can I do you for?
Shave piece, Clem.
All right, hot towel.
Yes, thank you.
Where are you going back to?
Red carpet, San Angeles.
Cut to you were at red carpet San Angeles with the big fucking box, the big vellum
Like
scroll in your lap.
to the mansion.
Okay.
Drop the box off. Drop off papers and other assorted items. Then back to Clem.
Imagine the
Oh,
new
actually, I'm not
PC
going to be.
wandering into your room and finding huge fucking ornate box with treaty between our countries, preliminary thing in it, and going,
Yeah.
yeah, you put it in there probably to be forgotten about forever. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You toss it on the scrap heap of broken dreams.
Just more so I need somewhere to store it for the moment.
Yeah, Australian ambassador will be angry that you didn't get it sooner, I'm sure. So, okay.
Yeah, then if I have time back to Clem's to then go to Beastkin Genovia. San Angeles.
Are you taking taxis around and stuff? Because I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you have to do the dash inside to get money to pay the taxi and shit.
Yeah.
And he's all upset, so you give him extra money. Yeah. Now you've got dollars and Genovian currency on you, and then you head back over to Clem's, and he goes, "Getting ready to close. What can I do you for?" You can tell you have very little time left. Your next jump might be your last.
That's right. It means I just spend the night at the Australian Embassy.
But then in the morning, will you make it early enough for classes? Because you'll have to do the classes, and then you have to and you pop in for class.
Well, that's the thing. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not this will work. Yes, Beastkin San Angeles.
Right, you get there, you end up having to spend the night. Fortunately, you do it in a comfortable Australian embassy. You've gotten your student uniform back. The kids are delighted that you're finally spending some time with them. You negligent monster, you.
The other thing I will do there is I'll make up more alchemy stuff for the Wolof.
Well, take a card for remembering him. Go ahead and give me your appropriate rolls, please.
Yeah, let me just find my notes on that from last season. So to remind myself what I actually have to do. There we go. Right, we had the ingredients. It was a successful chem and essence by 3 per 10 doses.
Go team, go.
All right, now just quickly taste. Just seeing if I got any cards that are going to help with this. What's that one? No. All right. So first batch. And there was a nice bit about this.
Their time, kids. Fuck off. I'm not spending time with you. Alchemy time. Bloop, 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 bloop. You hear the birds swearing at you in the background.
99. Kaboom. Right. Next batch.
All right. I think you might be done for the evening with a fumble, sir. Try tomorrow.
All right.
Right. After staining your fingers some unusual colors that may never come off, and and being a negligent parental figure,
Or I will spend time with the children and the bird.
they tell you smell bad, and you've got like fucking weird stuff on your hands and the strange smell.
As long as my face is not stained purple again.
We'll go with a luck roll on this. Come on, give me a 99, Pete. I want you to look like a fucking purple Smurf.
Yes, made luck by over half.
Shit. So yeah, just on your fingers and stuff. But yeah, you spend time with the kids, and they talk to you about all this shit that's fascinating to kids and stuff. And they, just so you know, they're kind of they're still getting like a lot of racial insensitivity and stuff because most of the elves have been genocided the shit out of. So they pretty much have people. They don't leave the embassy grounds a lot, but they are doing things like, oh, let me check their business skill here. Holy shit! They've actually bought up more ground, and they've gotten it into a walled complex, and so they're doing really well here. Yeah, you're like,
I will talk to Jim about if it hasn't already been done, about organising a tutor for him.
Great. Yeah, there's Jim's not around right now, and if you leave, the kids will start crying. If you look toward the door, then they go.
No, in the morning. I mean, in the morning,
you got no
I'm going
time
to do
in the morning if you want to make classes, sir. It's either talk to Jim or go to classes.
I will get pen and paper and make a note.
They're like, why is he writing and stop paying attention to us?
You're not 5-year-olds.
No, but they haven't seen you in like a long time, according to them.
Yes.
Like forever. Oh, and they are two of the most foul-mouthed children ever. Yes. Ever. Just over the top foul-mouthed. One of their endearing titles for you is "you old cocksucker." I mean, that kind of level, and it's the fucking bird's fault. It's all Ahoy's fault.
Yes,
you know that. Yes. And the lizard's like, he's a bad bird. Bad bird.
So Ahoy, you need to start teaching him you need to teach him to cut down on the profanity.
That's right, Spunk Mouth. He tells you, and then bobs and does the bird thing. And he thinks it's funny as shit. He actually falls off his perch laughing at some point.
Okay, let's see how funny you find the outside for a while.
Hey now, he raises a wing at you.
Look, can you cut down the profanity with the kids, please?
No. I am teaching them to be good Australians. He bobs at you.
All right. You did. All I can say is you're lucky I'm not one of the others, because you would end up outside now.